Okay, Libra, I'm filming outside and the sun has just shifted between your reading and the previous one. I hope you can see the cards well. I'll work with what we have and get your messages for Libra. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Okay. Maybe all of it been experiencing some of that. Maybe it's past energy and it's still kind of with you. You're thinking about it or feeling things in relation to it. Regardless, we're going to get the tarot on the table and we'll get more insight into it through that. Yeah, somebody might be doing something new. There could be some sort of new inspiration, new motivation, or somebody's choosing to do something that's new. Maybe it's a new hobby or just, a new habit that they're weaving into their life. Okay. So we've got this new beginning, and the guides are saying, like, get prepared for it, okay? Get prepared for it, get balanced, tend to your health, evaluate your emotions, bring any healing to yourself that you know you deserve and you should bring here. I see travel on the horizon for a number of you. The Knight of Wands is here. The new places, new situations, doing things differently to get different results comes through as an opportunity. Okay, I also see a blockage here connected to aesthetics, art, creation, energy, imagination. So we could unblock that, or we could bring more balance, focus on the right brain here. And that might be what's new. That might be what's happening, that's shifting, that's new. And there's some sort of maybe growing pains with that, but there's some sort of how do we word this, like fight or challenge with that. There's sparks with the Five of Swords, but it could be more verbal, or it could be about thought processes changing here. Ultimately, I see something that you either know it's a new beginning, it's a new action here, new motivation, new passion, something like that. You know about it, or you soon will. I see it coming full cycle. Like, I see it having the longevity to make it, to go the distance. The Ten of Wands here at the end, so you're aware. But there's also this message about reducing burdens. Reducing burdens and balancing out something that may have been obsessive or may have been very, like, the pendulum's all the way on one side here. So this, sometimes the Devil card can represent addictions, sometimes and getting, like, overdoing it with things that one's addicted to. It could be also workaholism, or it could be, things like just having the extra hours for a period of time where you're working overtime, where you're working really hard, or you're working hard at something. You're putting a lot of energy into something, an effort into something. It's reversed, saying, like, okay, it's time to let the pendulum start coming back the other way. Time to balance this out a bit, and reduce the stress here and the focus and everything that we've been putting into this. And here's the Five of Swords, saying, like, somebody might not like that, or your brain might sort of dance around with you a little bit as you make this shift, as you make these changes here. Yeah, some of you, like, you're gaining a lot, you will gain a lot, there's something kind of weighty on the shoulders, but it's like the two sides of the coins. In order to have, I'm seeing this more as a fruit basket, okay, instead of fire wands on the shoulders for a moment, right? Like somebody's carrying a bunch of fruit in the basket on their shoulder or whatever. They're carrying it. It's weighty, but they have that bounty. And so there's the two sides of the coin. It's like there's this abundance in a really positive way, but it also is showing up as some sort of burden in the scenario, in the story. But, you know, we can adjust, we can pause, we can set that down on our journey, on our walk, metaphorically. We can do different things with the energy so that we're reducing the stress when and how we can. And that is coming through as advice to do. Absolutely. So that's what I'm seeing here. Bring more art into your world, bring more beauty into your life, connect with the energy of Venus, aesthetics, and I feel like that's really going to help bring healing to your soul as you go through soul growth. Okay. Many blessings. I'm going to move into the next sign. So next up we have Scorpio. Music and sound is coming through as kind of a theme, the use of it and your exposure to it. Okay, so you have empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, and absorbing what's not yours. We've also got a mirror here, and so this comes through to me as like doing mirror work. Don't be afraid of the mirror. Be honest with yourself. Take a look in the mirror and, you know, take control. Let's see what we've got here. But there's also this theme about like humans mirroring each other, mirroring things back to each other as being sounding boards for one another, and the way that energy moves. You know, you are a deep water sign. You're the deepest water sign here. So try to remember you're not a sponge, guys, okay? Try to remember you're not a sponge. And when you find you have become a sponge, remember how to wring yourself out, lighten your load here, leave what is not yours. Okay, we've got... All right, so we have here the Eight of Cups, seclusion, into the Ace of Pentacles, generation in reverse position. Three of Cups, reverse, abundance. The Transformation, the Death card, your energy. The Ace of Cups, immersion, reverse. The Three of Wands, cohesion. Authority, Four of Pentacles in reverse position. And then the Gemini card, lovers, discrimination, reverse position. Accomplishment, Ten of Cups, reverse position. Ace of Cups, immersion, I already mentioned, but it's supposed to be at the end over here. Okay, so as far as zodiac signs go, on the table you have Gemini represented, you have Scorpio energy represented. I guess that's all of them. All right, so what am I looking at? I'm looking at the potential for new income, new streams of income, new beginnings within money, which could include a new job or a promotion, new responsibilities, many things. I'm looking at the potential for joy, friendship, just greater abundance, both physically as well as emotionally, mentally, on the table. The potential for blockages, imbalances, delays, snags related to those areas, transforming. And the components coming together to make the magic happen, to have liftoff for some of you. Cohesion, the Three of Wands. There's this message to stay in touch with your inner authority to the best of your ability. And if you feel like you've gotten, the waves have knocked you around a bit in relation to that, get back up on your surfboard, or you know what I mean? Like get your bearings. It's important because you are supposed to channel things from your higher self, and we can as human beings sometimes block ourselves from that. The Lovers card reverse talks about that. And it also is talking potentially about, you know, soulmate union, lovers, partnerships, whether platonic or love partnerships. It's also talking about choices, having choices. And the lack of that, or again, blockages, imbalances, challenges related to those things. And so again, like, there's the potential for the transformation, the healing. Some of you, we've got this water energy at the end, the 10 of Cups, accomplishment reversed, and then the immersion, Ace of Cups reversed. The 10 of Cups is the 10 of Cups, reversed or right side up. It's still an energy of great happiness, fulfillment, emotional success, well-being. The Ace of Cups reverse, it's like there's room for more, though. And there's not, I feel like there's, how do I word this? There's destined to be more. It's not just an ego desire. This is a desire of God as well, or source, the universe, however you want to look at it, think about it. So yeah, something is supposed to feel even richer, feel better. There's new beginnings, and they may be moving more slowly than they have to. But for some of you, it's like it is the right pace that you're moving, and you're aware of that if you check in with yourself. Remember the mirror energy. This is very much about you checking in with yourself and getting away from other people's thoughts, emotions, feelings about scenarios. It's like, I've collected your 2 cents, now I'm going to go integrate it, basically, is what I see here. Okay, got the coins card next to it, so that analogy or metaphor comes up. I love the way the guides put that. So that's what I see coming through for you. I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings. Okay. Now we are on Sagittarius. For Sagittarius. You have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. It's your starseed card. Let's see what else you have. Sagittarius. I'm guided to do this twice, so I will. Alright. And there we go. Sag. Some of you are questioning, should I stay or should I go? There's some sort of criticism, or somebody who's maybe a little bit or a lot of it. It's like the way that they communicate things doesn't set well with you, and it could be toxic for you. And the Hermit card here is like, well, maybe I should go my own way, or maybe I should take some time for myself. It feels like it's important. There's going to be some sort of realization in your you time with the exaltation too, following that. So, okay, we've got, as far as zodiac signs go on the table, Aquarius, Libra, possibly Gemini. We've got Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Some of you, there is danger, okay? I'm not going to do sugar-coated readings. When I get signs and things, I will point that out. I've got a little spider crawling on me. I've got to stomp out because, to be honest with you, I'm not sure it's not a baby ground recluse. Ugh. Yeah, poisonous one. Very toxic. Okay, so now that that is hopefully handled and done, we see here the King of Pentacles. It's called motivation in the deck. But yes, it's like, handle the priorities, the things of importance you need to handle on planet Earth related to the tangible world. Like I just had to with the spider, you know, taking good care of your health, protecting yourself, your environment, your investments, those you love, whatever needs to be done, the practicalities. Don't, you know, mess around on this. It's like, yeah, there's some things that are unknown, some things that are unseen. That's a part of life. The moon card here, the fears come up sometimes. But The Star card with the King of Pentacles here is saying, like, do right by your soul, do right by your spirit, do right by the physical world. And if you're doing the best you can, then you're doing the best you can. You have no reason to waste your energy with negative thinking. And, you know, you can feel good about this. You should, right? And have some faith as well as coming through. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of major arcana energy on the table here. Yeah, I feel there's also a lot of clouded energy here and stuff with the mental body. I feel like there could have been a scenario where someone was confusing you, or it's like you were dealing with a situation where you had to make some sort of choice or decision. You didn't know what to do. You don't have the information. It's feeling restrictive. It's feeling like something that's kind of binding and, you know, not your desired lifestyle or desired outcome. It's not a wish fulfilled. But I feel like you will ultimately get it, like get the lesson, get the work done that you need to do to build what you're trying to build or achieve what you need to achieve. It's not gonna take you out, so to speak. So you have subversion reversed into realization, exaltation, and then concurrence reverse, satiety reverse, gratification, revelation, motivation, and immersion reverse. Yeah. Some of you, there's this energy of someone having to wait for something, wait for some sort of gratification or wish fulfillment. In the process, though, there was a purpose to the process, or there is a purpose to the process. And in this process, things are revealed. They're having revelations. Things are revealed. There's like greater understanding about oneself, one's surroundings, the path ahead, the North Star, so to speak. And there's the earth energy here, the motivation energy. Motivation. Yeah, this is talking about moving from a grounded place where spirit is guiding you. Spirit is guiding you. It's talking also, I think, giving advice to take the time to have some sort of ideally daily or regular meditation time and visualization time where you sink into a deeper part of yourself. You align with the laws of the universe and the energies of the universe as an empowered co-creator, and you imagine and spend time in the end, in where you're going, the goal, the destination point, the target, the outcome. Okay, so daydreaming is a powerful tool, the guides are saying, for this job, for your situation. And it can help motivate you. It can help motivate others, bring motivational energy into the environment. So it's not just about yourself. I do see a theme here of somebody not getting their cup filled, their needs met, but I feel like with what I've given you on the table and your own abilities, you're going to find the solution. So I will leave your reading here and move into the next one. Many blessings to you. Bye-bye. If you are still here, I get this message of making the most of the night and stillness and quiet of the night with the moon, the stars, and the hermit there as well. Okay. So next up, we have Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Your spirit guides are really with you, especially like the star ones, the astral ones, the star ones, the cosmic ones. 2 cards want to come out for you, and you're the 10th sign, and this is the first time it's happened. So I will take the second one, but let's take a moment to look at this one and appreciate this one, right? Look at this, the pyramids. You've also got like a mound of materials here, or it's a pyramid, but to me it looked like it could just be a mound of materials, a pile. So that could be specific for some of you, a pile. I'm also seeing the potential to see signs, messages, things in the sky, the clouds, the night, stars, and so forth, okay? Keep your eyes out, head to the sky a bit. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. And then you also have, I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So we do have a theme about the subconscious and about below the surface, the roots of things, the beginning of things, the depths, okay? It's like the depths to the height, right? And the importance and reliance that the top has on the roots. Okay, let's see what we have here. The guides are also talking to me about how, as the sign of Capricorn, you're the sign before the sign of Aquarius, and how you have a co-ruler. Okay, you share Saturn basically with Aquarius. If you have personal placements in Aquarius, definitely listen for that reading as well, as there are important messages there for you. Okay. A lot of you have people in your life, personal placements in either Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or you will be meeting someone, connecting with someone. You've also got the water signs making an appearance. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, air signs. Okay, so everybody's joining the party. We don't have Earth yet. Air signs though. And Virgo, Pisces energy at the end. This could be representing a lot of people, a large social network, or doing something very social, being around a lot of people, some of y'all here. Okay. Your thoughts are moving you. Your thoughts are things. Your thoughts are energy. They are in motion here. I see some information you either need to convey or that you're receiving, or both. And I feel like you're not going to be disappointed, or there might be like an expectation of things going worse than they actually will. Any disappointment, there's a reason for it, and you have the ability to heal and to refocus, rebalance. Ultimately, something is coming in looking to, there's like this message about easing mental strain or pressure. If there's been overthinking, stopping that, thinking clearer, action, activity, motion, travel, being able to assist you greatly in this. Working with the element water in a healing way, whether that means staying hydrated for you, or it's about bathing, it's about going to a body of water, whatever it means, is also something of importance. So we have here affiliation into purification reverse, decomposition, dissipation reverse, conviction reverse, destitution reverse, subversion reverse, realization, exaltation, right side up. There's some things that need to be voiced, need to be said, but action might have to come first. Activity, getting active, moving the body, so that the stuff can be properly and naturally organized, ordered, and allowed to flow. I'm trying to use like an air term for flow, right? Like the wind, move. Okay, so something isn't setting well emotionally with somebody. Somebody might be holding back some sort of romantic gesture or offer, or an offer of love. It can be very platonic, but it's there. It's something the heart wants to do. Is this you? Is this somebody else? It's affecting things. There's going to be some sort of realization here. It might come through some spending time on one's own, or separating oneself from an environment for a period of time too, the hermit. Maybe spending some time off from work. Maybe it's some time alone in your bedroom or your home or your yard. Maybe it's some time out in nature somewhere. But this hermit energy comes through, I feel, to greatly assist you and bring in these realizations. Okay, you need to know mentally and emotionally. I do see there's some actions to take in relation to words. Like I said, some of you writing like apology notes or apology letters to yourself, possibly to other people, even if you don't send them, even if you don't text this information or pick up the phone and say it, still writing it out can help bring that organization that you need. All right, guys, that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you. Many blessings. I will now move into the next one. Okay, so next up we have Aquarius. Called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. It showed reverse though. So this is telling me like, know the soul from the ego. Okay. And soul gifts and training, it's time to step up. Yeah, it's like when it's time to step up, it's time to step up. When it's time to be in receptive mode, it's time to be in receptive mode. This is about divine action too, like taking inspired action, divine action when you're called to, rather than wasting your energy fretting around, moving from a place of ego or a place of the lower mind dictating, because the lower mind, the brain, it's supposed to be our servant, not the other way around. So, you know, also there's this message about you'll do things in your own unique, funky way, however, and if you choose to do something backwards or upside down, and maybe that's your way, maybe it's not upside down or backwards, really. Maybe it's purposeful or meaningful. So there is this message too about like comparing yourself, your path, your way, your choices to other people's, and not doing that. And like what you need to decide for yourself, Queen of Cups here, like what sets best with you emotionally and what you're gonna allow and what you're going to choose and how you interpret this, how you do this. Okay, you have, as far as zodiac signs go on the table, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as possibilities, as well as Aries. You have suspension, inversion, reverse into Nine of Wands, intensity, reverse, King of Cups, transition, reverse, encapsulation, the Magician, to the fascination, Queen of Cups card, the Ace of Swords, respiration, reverse, persuasion, reverse, this is the Queen of Pentacles, into curdlement, Eight of Swords, into delusion, Seven of Cups, reverse. Okay, so the guides actually use the term sour breath or sour speech, because someone refuses to take the pause or have the patience that they need to in order to most successfully manifest and communicate. So it's like bringing, it's like fresh, the Ace of Swords reverse is whether or not we get that fresh breath of air, that fresh idea, the fresh information. Is it interesting? Are our conversations interesting? Are we getting through? Is our point seeming, dull or boring or irritating? Or is it enjoyable to have conversations with us, to hear us? And so that's coming through as a theme. There's something here, and I don't know if it's your energy or somebody else's energy, but there's something here, like something needs to be said for one's health. Somebody needs to realize something mentally or do something differently as far as their thinking goes, and or say something, express something, write something for their health. Financial health too, as well as physical health. It's important. And there's this message about like, what do we do with things that are turning sour or that are on their last, like their last leg of things, so to speak, their last end, like they're on their way out. because it could still be very useful. Okay, you know, some things even like we intentionally do that. Wine, we've got the curdlement energy, but some things we don't want to go sour or spoil, right? Sometimes that's toxic. But even then, you know, thinking holistically and using nature as a teacher, we can turn it into compost or something, right? So there's this message about, let's see. There's this message about getting unstuck, really. Getting unstuck and something either repeating or something shifting so that it's less intense, more relaxed. I feel a fascination. I don't know if it's yours, somebody else's, but there's a fascination here that's also very beautiful, wants to be talked about. It might be connected to a full moon. Some of you, there's that message. It's delusion reversed. Okay, so you have this message about it's time to step up. And basically it's saying, well, step up in a responsible way. Step up in a balanced way rather than being like sloppy drunk with your blindfolded, you know, as you step up. There is this common sense aspect to your reading. And some of you could have been sort of delving into some things we would call maybe borderline dark side of the moon, or areas within the subconscious, superconscious, where it's sort of darker energy, or it's sort of like hinders us a bit here on planet Earth. And we just, sometimes we're curious. As human beings, we're curious. We want to know what's there. And we do like get some benefit from doing that, because we find out our curiosity is quenched, you know, that thirst is quenched. But as far as progression goes and success goes, here on planet Earth and beyond, the Magician card in relation to manifestations and our relationship with the universe and our spirit and our soul, it's not ideal to stay there. It doesn't work. It's not where we're supposed to be as human beings incarnate, or as souls incarnate in human form right now. There's other energies that play there. It's just like, you know, you don't want to build your house on the edge of the shore on a beach, right? You don't want somebody to just drop your house there, your brand new trailer or whatever. It's going to get ruined right away. So if that resonates, rings a bell for you, it's kind of like, turn yourself around, turn your perspective around, get right, like apply the common sense, you know, move on. You know, yesterday's yesterday, leave it there. You don't have to keep repeating that. No, it's not too late. Yes, you can have this change, this transformation. In fact, you're exerting more energy and staying stagnant in this dysfunctional energy than otherwise. It's like you're holding something underwater. You just let it go, and you're exerting less energy, and it rises to the surface. It straightens itself out. So it's kind of like working, going against the grain, or working against nature in a sense. And so it's like when you just lighten your grip or let go, things turn around. Things will turn around. So that's what I've got coming through for you for messages. I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings to you. Okay. Now we have Pisces. There's something here about the middle or the center of something. Trust your intuition and your instincts. If you feel drawn to the middle of something, an area or whatever, however it resonates for you, do not just say, oh no, that's nothing, and move away from it. There's a purpose, there's a reason. You are supposed to go to the middle or look in the middle or whatever that is. Okay, guys? That's the opening message. Wow, what a beautiful card. I love this. Love that. Activated Earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Exactly. Trust where you're led by spirit. Trust where you find yourself. Trust where you're led. Okay. There's also this message with your reading about like, hey, you know your worth, know your value. And with the power places showing up, right, it's like, choose to go to beautiful places or places that are important to you. Know that like there's a reason for that. You're worthy of that. Let's see what else we have. The Tower card. Some of you, there's somebody with personal placements in either Scorpio or Capricorn that's showing up. We've also got Aries energy on the table. Some of you, there's messages about your kids or a child. Could also be something new. Could be a new pet. Could be a new project. Okay, what do we have here? So we have the Tower, which is attention, into the Eight of Pentacles, economy reverse, then ascendancy, the Six of Swords, into emanation, into regeneration, the Queen of Wands, the universe, consecration reverse, omnipotence, strength reverse, destiny, equilibration reverse, and stimulation, the Ace of Wands, right side up. Y'all are a part of you're a part of a new beginning or the start of something. It is coming through, at least in part, to be related to finances and the economy, the global economy, the local economy, the nation's economy, however it fits into your story, guys, okay? But there's something here that may have happened quickly, very suddenly, very unexpectedly, and it shook things up. It changed things quite a bit, and it's apt to be connected to what we just talked about, the economy in some way. But next we go into the Six of Swords, this ascendancy, and then the emanation. This has like words flying or thoughts flying or us moving quickly, okay, and how, like, looking for a solution possibly or whatever, moving quickly into some new beginning, okay, moving quickly into following the heart also. The Queen of Wands here, and then the universe, consecration. It's like very much about the collective energy, okay, the universe, the collective energy, and your place, like, in the cosmos, in the puzzle. If the collective is the puzzle, you're the piece. Where is your place here? That's coming up as a theme. And you have one, and you've been living your life. That's the role you're in. You've been doing it. But there's something new. There's a new twist in the game. There's something new. Some of y'all are definitely doing something new, or it's advising that. Like, do something new, find something new that inspires you or motivates you, or take some sort of new action, maybe start some sort of new exercise program or a new hobby, whatever it is. Do something different, put a little bit of spice in things. That'll serve you well. You don't have to go overboard with it. But there's this energy here with the Strength card reverse and Destiny reverse where it's like, yeah, there's all this new energy, and the Tower card on the table for you too. So yeah, it's natural with that in mind that there's going to be a need to build up self-confidence or build up the courage or the strength for the new beginning, or to take some sort of action. So the universe, like the guides want to give you the message. There's nothing wrong with you if you're going through that. It's a part of the process, and it's perfectly natural, and you're not alone in it either. There's a theme here about, like, your talents, your skills, about entertaining, about sharing, about with the Queen of Wands here, being generous. It's like this regenerative energy. Okay, bringing the warmth into things so that they can grow, they can flourish. Something wasn't working, something new is coming in. It is asking you to be proactive, to take the first steps with that. So that's what I have for you for messages. I'm going to leave your reading here. Many blessings. Bye-bye.